tinder box. This part is the hearth, and this part holds the tinder, which is the combustible material to set the fire going. However, because it's actually a pain for you to see it, instead of lighting the tinder in here, which is what we would do, we're going to light it on the top of the box, just so you can see it in action. We need some key ingredients. Ta-da! We have strikers made of steel, in some cases converted old files, which they used, and we need a stone, commonly flint, with a nice sharp edge. And the way this works is the sharp edge is struck against the steel, shaving small pieces of steel off, which ignite. They then fall onto your material. And are
pieces of burning steel, but can't even feel them. They genuinely are bits of burning steel. They're microscopic. They're never set light to, well, wood shavings. Well,
it's not going to set light to that wood. There's not enough heat generated.
Or even think stuff like this.
Right, there we go. So it needs to be fine. So we use burnt cloth, char cloth, which is linen. In later years, cotton that's been cooked without oxygen. So that it's not ash, it's still burnable. It's a bit like charcoal. It's cooked without oxygen, so that when we light it, there's still enough material in there, carbon, to burn. This should catch a spark, because there's enough energy in those little sparks and enough burnt fluff
it's so
here.
Thin. You can see that.
And sometimes the quality of it is a bit variable, so it's apology in advance. Well, it does happen that we get the batch of char cloth that doesn't quite work. We make all our own. So I have my char cloth there. I have my nice sharp piece of flint. Make sure I keep everything prepared. There we go.
It's
too
so
painful.
fine. It caught one of those tiny sparks.
See the
you
spark
couldn't
that's
even
been
feel.
caught on the...
But look at that.
And then I wrap it in my bundle.
Bit of oxygen. And as soon as you add the oxygen, can you see what happens?
I have flame. It's not ready yet. And I'll just get on with building my fire now.
Simple as that.
And then once that's going, once the small twigs are going, I can then load the charcoal. You've got to start small. Start with small things, building up to the next thing. Like any fire. And I need enough wood in there to keep it going to then light the charcoal. Charcoal won't light just instantly. So.
And once the charcoal lights, you see, it doesn't smoke. I mean, they're fantastic things.
There we go. Now I'll start putting the charcoal, small piece of charcoal on. It won't take long for it to get going. We'll have a nice hot cooking fire. Pretty much it. As long as the fire stays on and charcoal goes, we're in business. It took longer to explain it than actually do.